sir. What kind of impact it creates?
It completely destroys the meaning of passing the board exams. So far as the governor is concerned, he is only a postmaster, I can only say. He has no power even to scrutinize the bill.
So what do you think? How many years more we have to fight? Hello friends, welcome to We Dravidians. Today we are going to meet an eminent personality who is continuously fighting for social justice, OBC rights, against NEET. Honorable Rajya Sabha member, he is none other than P.Wilson அவர்கள். வணக்கம். எப்படி இருக்கீங்க?
நல்லா.
Thanks for this nice opportunity meeting you. Sir, we are going to talk about the NEET. That is a sizzling topic in Tamil Nadu today because the Minister Udayanithi Stalin is taken up in his hand and is taking a lot of initiatives. So I think it's a long struggle. We are here, I think more than 5-6 years we are fighting against NEET. You are also arguing a lot of sessions in the parliament as well, also in the court. So we are going from the beginning, sir. What kind of impact it creates among the people's lives, in the students' life, this NEET basically? Because we are the only state we are fighting, but rest of the other states are keeping quiet. So we have to tell the people what kind of an impact it creates in students and people's lives.
See, NEET discriminates the have-nots. It divides the haves and have-nots. Those who are rich and elite, who can afford to go to a coaching class, so they are easily getting admissions by way of securing more marks in NEET and then getting the admissions. Whereas the have-nots, namely the poor students who hail from the downtrodden and oppressed, depressed families, they are not in a position to go to the coaching classes. So they don't get admissions because they are not able to secure more marks in NEET examination. So that is the discrimination. It completely destroys the meaning of passing the board exams. So what is the point in having a board exam, passing out in board exam, and then again go for another qualifying test? So that is the thing, the results it produces. Ultimately, the students hailing from the downtrodden, from the financially depressed class, they are kept away from the fray. They can't become the doctors hereafter. So that is why Mr. Udayanithi Stalin has taken a right decision. Now he is going for a signature campaign
Yes.
to ban NEET. In other words, the government has already legislated to exempt NEET in so far as the state of Tamil Nadu is concerned, and governor was playing politics with that. Again, we had to send back the same NEET bill when the governor returned, and this time now it is with the Honorable President of India. So hope she gives assent to that bill very soon.
So do you think the ruling government will play politics in this, even though if the President of India decides to give an exemption to Tamil Nadu? Do you think there will be any influence, this ruling party BJP will play on this?
Yeah, if you see all the actions of both the governor as well as the union government insofar as giving assent to the Tamil Nadu government's bill is only politics. I can only see politics in that, because the state has got a power to bring a law if it is not agreeing with the union's law. Today we can see that the union has got the National Medical Commission Act, which requires the NEET examination so far as the medical college admissions are concerned. So therefore the state is not in agreement with that. We have a power under list 3 entry 25 schedule 7 of the constitution to bring in a law contrary to the union government's law. So that is why the procedure under article 254 is provided under the constitution. So therefore that is the reason why the bill is now reserved for the assent of the President of India. and now in the politics comes. At the first instance, you can see governor how he was playing politics with this. So far as the governor is concerned, he is only a postmaster. I can only say post box or a postmaster, whatever way you want to use the words. He can only forward it. He has no power even to scrutinize the bill. But what did the governor do here? As usual, except doing the constitutional work, he will do all the other works. He had tinkered with this by finding fault with it, writing letter to the Tamil Nadu Legislative Assembly, questioning the power and jurisdiction to legislate bill under entry 25 list 3, and while doing so, you should have seen that the state has got a power under article 254. Whenever a bill is brought contrary to union's legislation, article 254 will come into play, and once the president gives his assent, that act made by the state will prevail over the central legislation. That even everyone knows about that. I don't know why the governor didn't understand about that. So he made a hue and cry, and the bill was sent back to the Tamil Nadu Legislative Assembly. That is the politics.
There's a delay, huge delay.
Huge delay. He sat over the bill unnecessarily. Because of him, the Tamil Nadu Legislative Assembly was convened again. See now how many MLAs have to come from far off distances. What is the expenses incurred for convening the sessions again, special sessions? Honorable Chief Minister took it as a challenge. He convened the special assembly session, and the bill was again sent. So this was a good message to the governor. But see the expenses incurred. How governor is going scot free, unaccountable. How the public money has been wasted.
Is there no provision? I mean, is there no provision to
That is what
resist this kind of activity of the governor?
He is taking the loopholes in the constitution.
Okay.
Now, if he is really a governor who is fearing for his conscience, means he should have not done like this.
So we can say because of the governor only so many children died in this state. We can put it that
He
way.
is also
also
indirectly responsible.
Okay.
So then after that he sent forwarded to the president. So why should he ask all these questions when he has no jurisdiction at all? Under article 200, whatever the courses that is available to him, he has not done like that.
Right, sir.
So it is a prerogative of the president to look into that. So he has usurped the power of the President of India, and he asked unnecessary questions.
Even he had given speeches in the public.
That is unnecessary.
Public, yes.
And now the ball is in the court of the union government. Again the politics plays. See, when the bill was referred to the president cannot act without the aid and advice of the Council of Union Ministers.
Okay.
The union minister has to give the advice. Even when a bill is forwarded by the governor to the president has to get the aid and advice of the Council of Ministers. Here the Home Ministry, the Health Ministry, Ayurveda, so all of them have to give their opinion through the Council of Ministers. So we can see the politics here again. So it is delayed.
True. Now it is more than, I think, close to 5 years now.
Correct.
If at all Anita would have got admission, she must be in house agent.
No, but this particular thing is 2021. 2021 the bill was introduced.
But total years
Yeah,
of
that's
struggle
right.
I am talking
That's right.
about.
That's right.
Earlier there was ADMK government, they sent a similar bill and it was lost. That is what we heard.
Correct.
It was in power. It was not giving any focus on this particular issue. Now so many years have been passed. So many students are affected because of this NEET examination. So what do you think? How many years more we have to fight with this issue?
See, this is something, the power which is given under the constitution. That is what I said. This is arm twisting acts. The union government, the person at the helm of affairs is BJP government. As long as the BJP government is there in the power, I don't think so.
So there is only hope that if there is a shift in the power, maybe the election
now see, already for this year, 23-24 is over.
Yeah.
So the admissions are over.
True.
So next you can see only in 24-25. That comes in June. So the exams have to start. Of course, they have to start, if at all the NEET is going to be there, then they have to start again in somewhere in February, March, like that.
So this exam will happen for sure. So every year the students are given maybe as the people say, the wrong faith. They think that there won't be any NEET, but now they are seasoned to attend that. They mentally prepared to attend that NEET. So going forward, even if you say we are fighting against NEET, that may give some wrong idea for those genuinely trying to
No, but the Honorable Health Minister, Mr. Ma Subramaniam, himself has been advising the students, look, we are fighting, we are taking up the cause, we are putting all the pressures. But when it comes to the prevailing requirement, so you get yourself prepared. That is what he is saying. So we are not suppressing. The Honorable Minister is not suppressing anything. We are telling to the students. So we are open also. When we get the exemption, then certainly the benefit is going to go to the students of Tamil Nadu. Okay. In fact, I would say Kalanja, when he was the Chief Minister, the regulations were introduced in 2010. That time he took a decision to challenge that in the court of law. That point of time, I was Additional Advocate General of Tamil Nadu. So he called and advised me to go and get the stay. So NEET is introduced in December 2010. So we get a stay on 6/1/2011.
Okay.
Honorable Justice Jodhimani, he stayed the regulations. So that NEET was stayed and NEET was not conducted at all. Of course, this case was transferred to the Supreme Court, and in 2013 this regulation, 2010 regulation was quashed. It was quashed by Justice Altamas Kabir bench. But what happened is 2014 the Modi government came in.
Yeah.
What they did is the review was filed, and as against the quashing of 2010 regulations. They also brought in an amendment to section 10 of the Indian Medical Council Act. Section 10D was introduced in 2016. In 2016, by introduction of this section 10D, the NEET exams was made mandatory. But 1 year was exemption, 1 year was given, 2000 till 2017. So such of those states who are not taking in this NEET exams, 2000 up till 2017, those states had the benefit of admitting students without going for an examination. So Tamil Nadu did not have NEET examination up till 2017. After 2017, this section 10D came into force. Thereby, the NEET was made compulsory. Now tell me, 2010 regulation is already quashed. Now who brought in NEET? Section 10D was introduced only in 2016.
Exactly.
So therefore, the ruling government, namely BJP government, only brought this NEET with a full vigor and fully backed by law.
Okay.
So they brought this 10D. On the basis of 10D only, the examinations are being conducted from 2016 onwards. So everyone is under the impression as if the Congress government, brought this. Maybe in 2010 it was brought, but it was stayed.
Correct.
By the Madras High Court, and we did not have a NEET examination till this. It was quashed, and 10D was introduced by BJP government.
So ideally, the ruling government of Tamil Nadu would have opposed at that time in the 2017 itself. This is what the case, sir.
2017, 1 year they gave exemption.
Okay.
After that, they legislated one bill, NEET exemption bill, bill number 7 and 8. That is in 2017 when Mr. Edapadi was the Chief Minister. Then it was sent for the President approval. Honorable Mr. Ramnath Govind was the President of India. But the two bills, the assent was withheld on 18/9/2017. And Mr. Edapadi and his ministers did not know that these bills were withheld. I don't know whether they know or they don't know.
Okay.
Only in 2019, July 2019, when a public interest litigation was filed, saying that what happened to the bill sent by the Tamil Nadu government seeking for exemption of NEET, then only the governor office informed the court that the assent to this bill has been withheld by the President of India as early as in July 2019.
Okay.
So they could have again
Lost another.
yes, withheld assent on September 2017. So when they come to know, suppose on September 2017 that assent has been withheld, they could have again legislated another bill, or they could have clarified with the President office
Immediately.
immediately. There was no need for them.
Okay, if at all informed earlier.
Yeah, informed earlier, they would have informed. Normally, whenever President withholds an assent, the copy will be sent to the Governor's office and that will be intimated to the Legislative Assembly Secretariat, and certainly they would have come to know about that. So, therefore, you can see that the earlier government was not much interested to take up the cause of the students. So, when our Honorable Chief Minister came to power, immediately what he did is he appointed Justice A.K. Rajan Commission to find out the reasons why the students from the most backward classes, financially, economically weaker sections, why they are not able to get through this NEET. So, you all know that lot of objections, more than 1 lakh of objections were received. The lack of objections were against the NEET. And you also know that BJP attempted to arm twist this commission. They filed a writ petition before the Madras High Court challenging this commission itself. Mr. Karunanidhi filed a writ petition. And we opposed it. In fact, I also appeared in that case. And the Chief Justice, Honorable Justice Sanjeev Banerjee, he dismissed the writ petition. And thereafter, Justice A.K. Rajan Commission report was placed before the Honorable Chief Minister. Then a new bill was brought, and after the bill was brought, now I have explained to you how the governor sat over that, and now it is lying with the union government. So, therefore, you can see that what all steps has been taken by Talabadi to see to that this NEET is exempted, at least in our state, from the state of Tamil Nadu, and that is how all along we have been fighting with the union government.